What's up, you guys? It's Anam Khan once again. In today's video, I want to go over a stock that I went over last time. And there's the last stock I went over. It's called Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI. And I wanted to go over a few updates and things that I've noticed since the last time I've made a video, about a month ago. So last time when I made a video, the stock was hovering around $1.35. And I made a video about why I think it could pop off, and I think it has some serious potential. And then since then, it actually dropped to like 65 cents over the month, right? It literally halved. And that brings me up to my first point where I say, do not trust YouTubers. We are not financial advisors. We just look at patterns we notice and say it. It's just our opinions, just entertainment purposes only, excuse me, not financial advice. But since then, I did want to go over some obvious changes in the stock. One thing being that it literally it's on its way to doubling again. It went from like 65 cents to like over $1 now, and it seems to be pretty healthy up there right now. And in this video, I wanted to go over why the stock is going up again. I want to go over the different possibilities. And again, the end decision is up to you whether you want to invest in it or not. Full transparency, I do own the stock. I own about 4,900 shares, and as of right now, I do plan on holding on to it. If anything changes, I will let you guys know. So let's get into it. So why is the stock going back up? So I did try to read about it a little bit, just off of Google, just trying to do my own analysis on Reddit and stuff as well. I don't see any huge news cycles about this stock specifically. For those that don't know, CEI stock is a US-based natural gas stock. And there have been a lot of talks about, technical patterns. There's a bull flag, there's a cup and handle, blah 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 blah. If you guys have watched my videos in the past, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of technical indicators, especially for long-term plays. Um, I think there are many things that overpower any form of technical analysis. And I think in the long term, the technical analysis doesn't really mean much. I know those are bold words, but that's been my experience trading stocks for the past few years. Um, for example, I think if there's a big piece of news that comes out, that totally destroys any technical indicators that are out there. And we've seen that time and time again, especially during the pandemic. Anytime a news cycle came out, a big piece of news came out, you know, screw any technical indicators, right? So in terms of technical patterns, I know there's people saying that there are these specific patterns and that's why it's going up. I personally don't buy that. Another reason that it could be shooting up could be a short squeeze. For those that don't know, a short squeeze is when someone has squeezed a stock so much that a little bit of momentum to the upside scares a lot of short sellers and they start closing their position, which actually means that they're going to buy more stocks, which makes the stock price go up. It's a big momentum move up in the up direction. So in terms of short squeeze, I think the past few days, the moves we've seen, I think the stock went up like 45% in the past few days. It could potentially be a short squeeze. I think there's definitely a chance that that was the reason, especially because it was a heavily shorted stock in the last few weeks, last few months. Now, another reason that I've seen floating around is the whole Russian-Ukraine crisis and the oil shortage. Now, initially, that was the reason why I bought this stock. I bought this stock because I felt like it was lagging behind the other stocks that were going up, 800%, 500%. This stock was lagging a little bit behind, and I figured, this stock might be a good one. You never know the move it can make in the future with this crisis. And we didn't know, a month or two ago where this oil crisis was going, and we still really don't know. I mean, I know that we're using the oil reserves we have, but that's not permanent, right? We don't know how long this shortage is going to last. So again, I just wanted to put some my input out there in terms of the rush, in terms of why I think it's going up. I think the Russian oil shortage definitely has a part to do with it, depending on how much worse it can get. Because I think the reserve, when we started using reserves, that dropped the oil prices a little bit. But again, it's not permanent. Eventually, I do think they're going to go back up until we find a long-term solution to this Russian-Ukraine crisis. In terms of the short squeeze, I'm not sure if the stock is still heavily shorted. I know it was heavily shorted at one point. I'm not sure if it still is. So I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Me personally, I am keeping an eye out on the stock. I'm not going to sell it like I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to hold it. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Now, one more thing I did want to mention is that if you are into trading stocks or if you want to get into it, check out my link below, my referral link to Webull. If you sign up, you get 5 free stocks. This is not a deal that comes out often. So you get 5 free stocks, each worth at least like $3-4. So that's $20, right? 15-20 bucks for free. And they could be valued up to $3,800. So I highly recommend you guys do that. Check out the link below for Webull. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.